Well, first up on the show, there are now over 400 deaths and 20,000 people infected across 4 continents with the deadly coronavirus. And the numbers are only rising by the day. The deadly coronavirus has left the entire world jittery. China has placed millions under lockdown, but the virus continues to spread. Countries are evacuating their citizens from the epicenter of the outbreak. People are being screened at airports. But are these measures enough? No one knows the source of what is the latest and so far the most lethal strain of coronavirus. No vaccine, no proven cure as the world prepares to contain this virus. WION gets you the latest from around the world. How are countries countering the threat from Europe to Africa, from Asia's financial hub Hong Kong to the Indian subcontinent? WION reports on the latest health threat before the world. This is WION's global coverage on the global contagion.
Spreading fears here in Hong Kong about how this virus can spread human to human in terms of its transmission. And of course, that's firing up calls for the government to do more. You know that Hong Kong has been through a series of protests. Now the protests are taking the form of strikes by medical workers who say Hong Kong's government simply isn't doing enough to shut out this virus. They want the border to China to be sealed off completely.
Belgium has been making extensive preparations to prepare for this moment. But of course, we've got increasing numbers of cases in Europe, 12 cases reported in Germany, 6 cases reported in France and 2 in the UK and in Russia as well. So the numbers are creeping up as, of course, we have those increasing numbers of fatalities in Asia. Clearly, Europe has been on high alert for this.
Russia is trying very hard to contain the spread of the virus with those 2 confirmed diagnoses that came through last Friday. They've taken a number of measures to try to stem the spread of the virus. They have closed the border between the 2 countries. They have stopped all trains, all passenger trains traveling between Russia and China and vice versa.
Well, it is strong encouragement for the African continent that so far about 11 suspected cases whose whose samples have been taken to the lab are still negative. They can be considered negative, so considered just suspected cases. But the African Union, right after the coronavirus was announced as a public health problem, it set out to put an emergency meeting with all member states and inform them that it was important for them to start putting screening points.